So today we're going to head up to Hanford, California to meet up with Dalton Walker at Split Image Customs. Dalton's a really well-known, respected bike builder. We're going to work with him to build some custom wheels for the MileMuncher project. Dalton could build pretty much anything, not just bikes. He does all kinds of farm equipment, heavy equipment, agricultural stuff, stainless steel, all sorts of work during the week. But after hours and on the weekend, he's working on personal stuff and his buddies' bikes and a few customers here and there. So when it came time to pick wheels for this bike, Dalton just seemed like a logical choice. He's a super talented guy, really down to earth and easy to work with. I called him up and he was into the idea. We talked about different ways to do it and we settled on 10-spoke Invader style wheels, kind of a mixture of an Invader and a cast Halibrand old drag racing wheel. He's going to make the hubs from scratch and the spokes are going to be ovals, which is kind of neat. They start life as a round 120 wall DOM, and then we're going to crush them in his press. Then he's going to jig it up and show us how to actually make the wheels round, make them centered, and then we'll go from there.
My name is Dalton Walker, Split Image Customs in Hanford, California. Kind of specialize in one-off parts as far as like wheels, forks, frames, that sort of thing, but people usually get a hold of me to build them one-off stuff because one, they don't want the same as somebody else, or they want something just a little bit different. So everything we do is made one at a time. Nothing's mass produced. I get a lot of influence from, I think, earlier choppers. Everybody says they like the 70s, you know, 70s choppers, 60s choppers. 60s choppers were really cool. 70 choppers to me is pretty much 80s choppers. I think Scott Craig and me talked about it once, but choppers doesn't really go 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They kind of go like 65 to 75, 75 to 85 in style. I think a lot of the stuff that interests me is kind of our local style that was back then, 70s, 80s. I appreciate all of them. I mean, I like new style bikes that people build. You got to appreciate anything somebody puts time into. This thing will be pretty awesome with the SNS motor, with a little bit of new technology that they got, with the older look and the transmission, the Baker. I mean, that speaks for itself, you know. I mean, they should be really cool when it's all done. Something that's real reliable. This is the first set of the 10-spoke oval tubing style wheels I built. Normally people want 5-spoke, round tubing, square tubing, but yeah, these are a little different from the other ones. You know, it takes a jig to get them round, everything mic'd out and measured. Then afterwards, you know, when you weld it, they're gonna draw one way or the other. You gotta come in and kind of play with that. Take your time, it takes a long time. It takes as long to weld the wheels as to make them.